to know that sewers and A are clear so they can fall back to it if they need to, but instead they're going to pressure Garage while simultaneously taking into the front side of B, so they're just really multi-pronged pressuring the map right now against BreakThru. They haven't committed to anything just yet, but now, as we can see, looks like they want to try to take the spike over into C side, but that aftershock will stop them.
Oh, and that's fine for Proto, able to take down one on the exchange. The aftershock was well predicted by Fly, but now he's got to come into this site or just play a little bit more passively. Paint shells try to clear off the side of the site while Sim makes his way in, and the kills are so clean being pushed into. Paranoia out. Proto will be a little bit stuck on towards the site. Thief looking to assist, but the kills come through for G2. This is a force buy from G2, mind you, with the stingers in, and Penny over to the quick classic. Tallies up the 3-for-2 exchange, allowing for the plant to come out, and now G2 pressed on the retake.
Gonna be a tough one, though, being a couple of men down, especially with Shazam being able to heal Penny back up to almost full health. That flash comes in to add to it, and boom, it's on.
Dapper on the back for free, but Shazam beats him to it. That is brilliantly done. Longer. Thing about this is they're not giving away any information. No sound cues. Brock will eventually catch wind of this, but they're stuck down in sewer. What can you find here if you're BreakThru? The answer, absolutely nothing. Dapper gets the double. 20 seconds on the clock. You still have to make your play very
back into form. I mean, to see Dapper like back comfortable on a Cypher, back being
Paranoia, if they decide to use this to clear out Oxy deep, which he's now been seen, still finds one. Paranoia is held on to for the deep on the retake. Toggle off the spike defusal. Team shots, though, coming from window. We'll make sure no one is on. Some second guessing and consideration is now the Paranoia is out, but they don't predict Penny in the corner. He'll then further it play forward with the relay bowled out, leaving Thief by himself. This will be a 1v4. The weapons. Also missing some armor, most notably. And Brock off the tag says it's time to go to Yuri. Oh, just Penny sliding away from it. Meanwhile, there's interactions happening over through C garage doors that actually starts to favor G2 for a moment until Flya steps in, fills the gaps, and now the team shots punish G2 completely, leaving Dapper by
the map. Again, the entire time Whoopi's been keeping tabs on C. They've also had mid control for some time as well. But now here comes the regather at A. A great kill from Flya onto Penny.
Just outside the concept divide. Defense setting up. Again, lots of ultimates they can use, most notably the Rolling Thunder. Both hands up for Flya. Lets it rip. Shazam tries to take away the angle, and actually the Nebula allows him a chance to kind of hold off this play a little while longer. Fly on the way through, blindly, mind you. Kind of bait for the entirety of the play. Allows the defense to start to make their way on. Dark cover blocking out Whoopi for Nest, his last star. Neural Theft is out, and Thief will take care of it. No worries, we're back to within one. Relay bolt delaying the inevitable retake attempt. Vault line in. Penny will be concussed by this. And how about the play where, oh my goodness, plays distraction, bouncing his way into the site, and it's Thief who follows up behind him. That is some selfless gameplay coming out of the Rays. But still, Whoopi, a chance to still fight this off, 1v2. There's the gravity well to pull them off for the defusal, but they're stacked up together.
And advantage, because Brock literally just, I mean, it's no clue.
Yeah.
The timing is unreal on that from Dapper. This is the first time he's done that. Remember how he slow played A every other round.
It's also one of the first rounds we didn't see BreakThru put a lot of fight over towards A main.
Look at this from Oxy. This could be the insurance policy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? It's teleporting up.
No scout to check it this time.
To watch it. Yep. And here it comes. Flash on the way in. Also the one-way cage trying to help him out just a little while longer. Paranoia through, trying to teleport away, but Penny sliding in will open the door for G2. Drops the spike. That'll be for Dapper to put together. That's going to be a neural theft for him, but the 100 Sphere is going to push him off, and it also finds the kill Oxy. So now you wonder about the call for this, because Fly is still contesting this nearby. Aftershock's going to come through. We're down to 27 seconds on the clock, and Dapper still has not been able to confirm any sort of eliminations. Flya trying to get it done himself, but it's Brock to follow up. And once again, BreakThru. If Proto can just find one, that'd be fine. There's the camera. Sees one on the cross. Could he get both? No. Oxy, good response, but it comes at a cost of a lot of life as G2's going into the 4v4 retake.
Yeah, and that aftershot's going to slow down the garage portion of this. Great flash just to block all the back calls as well as that shock dart, and they are getting frags. But G2 are battling through. Wow. How have they done this? Steep. A Proto. Did he?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, did he take damage? Sure did. Paint shells though. Sim looking to kind of force something in the opposite direction. Whippy takes a lot of damage here as BreakThru still actually collect onto Oxy on the other side of the map. So now all of a sudden the pressure is on once again. BreakThru finding and fighting an entryway in towards C, but it's the flash that eventually pushes them off.
Uh-oh.
But Shazam still peeks that on the flank quickly behind this play. It's really just down to can Dapper hold the front door, tries to catch timing on the Aldrone being out. So now Penny has to do it all with the Stinger at long range. Brock holding the corner as he also collects for the spike.
Oh,
Those are
man.
difficult shots against Vandal. No. More so it's just from the front. Opening shot dart comes out. Oxy concussed by the fault line, but largely speaking, no consequence to his position up top, at least as of yet. But as Dapper drops over through Garage, the longer this takes for G2, the more you have to sweat this flank. Penny, good, decent response, but Sim's already here. And there's the reveal. Here comes Sim around the back. The pre-fire's in the way in. Sim gets one for free. Needs to get the second, but goes to the paint shells. Hold on a second. Now it's a 2v1 the opposite direction. Brock has to stop the defuse, gets the first, and the transfer for the second! And an eBay clutch the 1v.
Good job. And so again, it's my nightmare where I have to, you know, obviously praise BreakThru, but come on, G2, you gotta win these rounds. You gotta close.
Oh, now the fault line entering Sim in, but Dapper, who was also concussed, still is able to get one before dropping. So the quick hits from BreakThru are just keeping G2 in a complete nightmarish situation. Proto even lurking mid-map. Does not take down Penny, so that's a weapon upgrade now for the defense to try to play this retake 3v3.
They do have time, and they're able to get the heal up here onto Penny thanks to Shazam inside the B sites. Flank coming in long as well, but
Oh
red
my
immediately.
goodness. Wow. And then the flash. Fly can do no wrong right now. His gut. Trailblazers out. Fly has got a really good read in this. Aldrone will confirm some of the information. There's the fault line across. Aldrone also getting a tag, but Penny holds the line for the first kill. Hunter's Fury. Now the next thing forward, but Shazam and Oxy continue to try to hold this defensive line. 3v2 situation favoring G2's D. BreakThru not giving up A, but the opportunities are limited. Cleanly if you're a G2 fan here. Fault line once again set up this time. Paint shells trying to get the damage done. Dapper's gonna be caught trying to assist, and they'll go one for BreakThru. Still on the approach though. Recon Bolt will get some confirmation that Penny is nearby, but the pistols land. And now it's just down to Penny inside the site, who can only do good for one. Spike collected, should be a quick plan afterwards. And for G2 defensively on this retake, it's Shazam and Oxy. They're gonna go quickly. Shazam trying to follow up Oxy, the first one forward. They go 2 kills. Seekers will be called. They will not fully connect though. Proto on 6 HP. Playing around the corner, shows an elbow. And now Shazam's got the high ground. That cape continues to flutter back and forth. Flash goes out. Proto holds his ground. Shazam in the corner. No! Down, and that's just for a Nebula. So now BreakThru on their way in. As actually first blood is collected. Sim did not have a lot of help behind this. Now Penny can get to work, and yeah, the utility is very well layered. G2 will hold for now. Grab his Proto, and no problem.
Push that. All this Killjoy utility is all for naught now.
Oh yeah, Shazam is completely trapped in the back. Nowhere for him to go. That is a conversation that is still ongoing, apparently. You have to figure that in this situation, G2 will likely try to just play for exits, and well, they're not even getting the chance to. Good reveals coming out. And flawless. An investor flawless at that for BreakThru. Penny, he's still deciding which his way into this gunfight. I mean, he's got a little bit of assistance with him, but Sim will essentially break through. Oxy left to his own devices, and nearly, I think all of us saw maybe a 3K coming through with how they near this site. And the first shots land. Neural Theft will reveal the second. And here comes Brock. It's committed down low, and Proto doesn't need the help, of course. And the timing for that was trying to get Sim around the back as soon as the hit from the front came through. But now with that completely shut down, this G2 defense inside and around the A zone, over the B site, is really locked in. Brock gets some work done with the Odin. But how do you get the rest of your help forward here? I mean, it's just down to if Thief can work his way into the site, and G2 are going to try to take away space. Oh, is it too greedy, though? Brock on the staircase nearly gets a double. And
Is a plenty on this A side of the map. Kind of being bypassed, though, as we're seeing the window push. Now, Whippy is wise to it, but again, knowing is only a part of the battle. Now it's all on Dapper to hold. He gets his one, he gets
prediction
by it.
where this is going to get planted at. They may be able to stop this just completely, but they're not going to go into the early Hunter's Fury. Spike planted, and as Shazam drops, it all comes down to Penny. Through this, take care of all the Killjoy utility and try to isolate this defense. And so far, it's working out okay. Pre-fire from Penny. The only thing standing in their way, and that's not bad. The first kill comes through, but now Proto lurking through mid. Neural Theft earned off the kill. We'll be able to turn that in, no problem. And
No,
well,
they didn't get
this
Whippy,
is
though.
forward.
Oh, no. The neural. Yeah, that's true. Maybe just feeling the confidence.
Oh, here we go.
Spike down A.
Little set piece from G2, getting the gravity well.
Spike recollected. But Whippy trying to slip into wine, and while he gets detected, he will still get his man. Getting some help now as well from Penny and company. Meanwhile, Shazam.
Think. Yeah, and Brock's a little bit more hindered. Just a touch. Recon bolt out.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my goodness, the reveal is insane. And Shazam is going to work.
Nanoswarm.
To stop the inevitable hit. Sim over the top, though, actually gets around Shazam. How does that little slide off the rooftop happen? BreakThru take 3 kills, and with that kit for Penny available, there's the first flash. Null commands out. It has to be won by the weapons. Whippy gets the first. Yeah. Flya looks away because of the flash, and that's enough for Penny and Whippy to take all 3 cleanly. Oh, relatable. G2's pistol right into Flya's direction. Flya actually gets one very cleanly. The forced play forward. Flya's going to get way more than that. In particular, who is going to get revealed by this trap wire. There's another one in front of him. This is, again, going to slow things up a little bit longer. I could respect the idea. G2 looking to follow up, though. Do at least tally 1 kill. Brock has stayed concealed. No one has seen him. And he may catch Shazam for free. Yeah, that's well done. Anticipated more, but runs into Penny. Didn't expect that. And with it, G2 will get the plant.
Now BreakThru at least have the read that one's there. However, they can try to isolate these battles on site with this flash and with the number superiority. And indeed, they will catch Whippy blind. They know Dapper's in the back. They're going to run him down, but Dapper grabs his man. Penny able to set in behind now because of it, and it's all on Thief. 1v1.
Fragment gives him a little bit of time to reposition, but Thief checks the angle. Doesn't see him there. Now, should have seen him over the top of the box. I'm sure his teammates just called that out. So now he has to toggle. Penny calling his bluff.
Stone cold.
Thief has to try to toggle again. Penny says, nope, not interested.
Oh my.
Now he's trying to get the pre-fire. Talk about nervy. And how about that from Penny? And that's going to create G2, again, a little bit of space to work with. Cosmic Divide is in the backside of this, though. It's going to split this defense of the spike plant a little bit up. Oxy from down low takes care of Sim, and the rest of BreakThru are a little bit slow to kind of follow up behind this. Brock getting some damage done with the Odin, but the rest of his teammates are having trouble getting in. It's just Proto last one left. And Flya would have a null command if he even sniffs out and execute, but you don't want to get caught sitting in the middle of a tree, and he's going to be just done on that. So flashes himself out, tries to, but he's fully revealed. The shots do not land. Null command off the table. Thief only able to get 1. Sim up top. Operator only gets a set.
BreakThru is coming through heaven, and last time they got chopped down at this very position.
Offensive Hunter's Fury trying to delay a little further. Shazam's going to connect. Oh, and he will collect as well. Just down to Brock. And it would be unbelievable, but the transfer's not going to be there. And G2 get to 12.
Eating a few, down to 58 HP. Oh, Shazam, though, has a nice little headshot angle there on the side stairs. Gets his man, but aggression at A lobby comes up good for BreakThru.
Oh, and Proto just takes a little side peek. Nearly does it again. Okay, so it got a little mixy, a little dicey, but the lock site. Lots of information on that initial cross from Shazam. Flash out. Oxy not affected by it. Here comes the play through the side, though. The first 2 kills are good, just down to Dapper, and he's not going to find a single kill. And here comes G2. Rapidly across the middle of the map. Aldrone will lead the way. Fragment. Good position, but Oxy
still no frag.
Yeah, we'll get the first. Overwhelming as the Phantom is collected. We'll take it a 2-for-1. G2 on the site.
They still are a man behind.
Proto reveals himself. Whippy playing through Archway. Brock the first one to drop, and Sim has got nowhere to go. Still an operator in hand. It just has to be Proto from the high ground. This will be a 1v4. Needs to drop down and deal with the other 3. Checks low. Then over towards the side. Nearly lines up 2, but it's Whippy who will confirm the thrifty. And okay. So now an opportunity with numbers for BreakThru to try to hold. G2 largely coming out of bridge, and it's going to be a double hit backside halls. That is a brilliant clear. Now to a 4v4, a key position already taken away. Point though, BreakThru still kind of multiple layers at this. A lot of focus back still over towards mid. This play through B-Link is resulting in a lot of success. Protoss Cam will get even more information, and then the follow-up of the fault line leads to quick kills. Shazam now by himself. This will be a 1v3. Evades the Nova Pulse. Predicts onto Thief first. Time is becoming an issue, though, and Proto may have thrown a shoulder. Yeah, that'll be enough information for them to get the kill. Towards main. Cypher setup is here, but Flya is just interested in getting the orb. That's enough for him to also add the potential of a Rolling Thunder to the mix. It's Nightfall on the way in. And Oxy actually wants to challenge this. Has to back away with the Decay, especially considering the Operator's the only weapon in hand. Dapper for the first kill. That was Oxy. Hit that little quick scope onto Brock. Sim around the back, denied. Penny very avidly watching the quick flank.
One enemy remaining.
And that's G2 dominated the defense in the phase of the Nightfall, unless Proto can do something again. Where BreakThru is just continuing to hit through B-Link. AR.
Yeah, they're really wanting to take the pace of that side. And I mean, the thing is, if you can control B-Link on the attack, makes it so hard to retake that side of the map defensively. It's a very powerful position to hold on the attacking. So still a great position to play from to help retake the side as well.
Now Whippy's been found.
Well, never mind.
Quick kill. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call, right? Like it feels like you're just kind of guessing if you're Whippy. Do I play in halls? Do I back up through bridge? Do I play forward in podium and then have to worry about the flank? A lot of question marks. Oxy with the knives now, though. Real theft this out. Lots of information. And the call will be trying to isolate Thief first and foremost.
One enemy remaining.
Around the corner, needed. Operator can now come out to try to challenge this long-range angle. The toggle could get here. As Brock is the last one left. Dapper to half. Just going to stick it. Oxy watching the crop will be enough as the diffuse.
Yeah, obviously, BreakThru are going to be trying to clear closet, clear back by flowers and such. Like they may not think about this main position so much.
They're going to be. Shazam gets caught.
30 seconds.
Just a quick route being hit by Sim in front of the spike leads to now no more fade on the table for G2.
I love this plant. They planted backside 4 secret and dugout so they could play these defensive spawn angles.
Sim aggressive, that works out, and actually just wants to force it right into Oxy, who gets
pushed off by the Prowler and the haunt of Shazam. So no B-Link given up for G2. They'll reclaim that space as their own. And Shazam, thought he was going to grab one, but Penny at least is able to get the trade. Keeps him a man ahead.
Divides up for the offense. Hits on the way. The trap actually just gets triggered by the Prowler, so Dapper will not get an opportunity to get a free kill. Showstopper's on the way out, and that will not be needed. Proto will drop balls for the post-plant hold. I mean, you just have to hope you find a piece of timing here to get a free kill. This is a difficult spot from, especially now that Penny knows about one. That isolation is quick, and then Oxy made sure that Brock could never actually take a peek.
Yeah, just gotta rely on base utility and fragging, and they don't have anyone on the flank option. It's all coming through Lincoln topside.
Yeah. Paint shells out through halls. Oh, what a shot from Oxy. Now he's got the knives, trying to go high. Oxy for the double, dashing on forward. Nearly connects onto Brock, but the right click goes a bit astray. Shorty deals damage, but not enough. Penny has to try to follow up. And it's just now down to Thief as G2 went up the outslay on the retake. Thief marked. Diffuse on the way. Get down, Mr. President. Does he get the kill in time? No, it gets to halfway. It would have been close.
Nice try, though.
So now the eco advantage. BreakThru right back to work, trying to work through mid. And wait, that's an easy kill onto Whippy. He's going to be able to get a free kill or free weapon for this.
Yep.
Nightfall's out. Oxy's playing forward. He needs to hit up close and misses it. So now you've got 2 players down and BreakThru sprinting onto site.
Yeah, Cosmic Divide will block off flowers and that secret position. Paint shells missed the mark. You're actually going to see Flya get into dugout position. Haunt gets broken. But that girl theft will give him the read he needs with the satchel. It's so well done to knock his aim off.
Nearly catches the timing as the satchel's being thrown. But Civ now with an operator fresh in hand, looking to capitalize. Oh, nearly misses out on an opportunity. Shazam. Gravity Well stops the defuse. Penny by himself. This would be a 1v3. And it's all triple stack up high. Gets the first. Paint shell's now re-earned. Can use this to possibly get this to halfway. Maybe could put a reset onto this. And it's just that little tempo change for BreakThru. Catches G2 just touch off guard. Oxy bested off of having the opening angle. But Whippy, the double stinger kills come out, nearly gets all 3. That would have been absolutely gigantic for G2 trying to respond with a thrifty of their own. Last 2 players alive do have rifles though, and Shazam.
Spike down.
Also star down just in case they hear Spike. But if Dapper can find one quickly, maybe you can line them both up, but Proto... What do we do here? Try to retake. Do you just full flood in from the front and hope you don't get flanked? Or isolate a little bit. It's taking time. Fault line's out though. Sim on the way in. Everyone's still concussed, but the trade is out for Shazam. Swaps up and back to the Ghost. Second challenger. But just pick your poison, it feels like, as BreakThru will work their way in from the front. Aftershock clears off podium. Flya toggles for the spike defusal. Long-range ghost shots may determine the outcome of this pistol. Will expire. Dapper trying to step a little bit further forward. Whippy working with him. Flya's only got 1 bullet worth of health remaining because he continues to toggle it. Shots, though, are not landing. Now Flya has to hold. Whippy's kept at bay. Flya still sticking, but the kill comes through, and that will be the game-winning. Quick hit from G2 over towards Zay. It's going to be on the defensive thief trying to respond to this, and he's already threatened back over towards Secret. On the hunt is the rest of G2. Penny, Oxy trying to push forward. Lots of utility trying to block their line of sight, but G2 have gained the majority of the site unless they can't find Brock, who kind of snuck back in through lane. Kills come out. Whippy now for the plant.
A weapon picked up as well in Flowers here. That's an important upgrade for Oxy, but he actually goes down. Dapper, though, able to come through with the Bulldog from long, and now it's all on Sim with low HP, and they have such good positions on him.
Over the top, though, gets the first long-range shots. Would have to come through into Dapper. Cloud bursts through, but Dapper takes the angle. Doesn't trying to back away, but Flya is actually playing forward this round. Oh, has a chance at the first, has to back away. Aftershock to cover his bases, and G2 will be stalled for a little while longer at mid.
And he tried to recheck the angle after the aftershock. He's just getting pressed more and more backwards. He's holding his ground, though, and finding both frags and the spike. Somehow, some way, Flya still stands, and that's a hat trick now.
It's just one of those things, you know, there's the difference in the compositions coming through. Both Fates have had impact. Dapper walks forward, finds a free kill. Plus now the blades are out. We'll get back to that earlier point about comps in a moment. As G2 just keep the gas pedal down, even getting through dugout and possibly threatening BreakThru's defensive side at spawn.
Yeah,
Proto try to get an angle. Oxy still holding, waiting for a chance, and he's seen Thief in the connection. As soon as the Cosmic Divide gets called in, Dust.
Exactly. Let the airbender go.
Exactly.
You just know that's the inspiration for this character as well.
Hello. Why? Headphones not on, brother? Oxy. No more. Through. And the rest of this hit is still chugging forward towards B. Offensive and defensive stars are being placed. Proto hoping for some spam downs, but not Nightfall quickly afterwards. They will isolate through B Link. My goodness, what a route. And keep your eye on that water side through mid. You've got full map control here for G2. They don't have to force a plant yet. You can just wait for this long flight to come through, although BreakThru may not let them. Goodness, the utility just does not stop coming. The long flank is still on the way.
Whippy. Yeah, I was about to say, Whippy's been doing this. He's been marinating this flank for a hot second, and he gets his frag. Brock did get, that was brilliant, just gathering together, knowing that they're in a tough spot in a 4v5. They just gather up with 3, they attack Art, and like you said, now that doubt is in the back of BreakThru's head. Maybe they rotated, maybe they're in the middle. It slows everything down and allows to spike the plant more safely on the side itself, and Dapper with huge coverage there on Flya.
More to come, too. All 3 kills in the round go to Dapper. Now the tags come out. Does he get the ace in the final? No, Shazini will finish it off. G2 after the